G'day guys, we've got a question involving complex numbers today. We're asked to determine the Cartesian form for the following sets of constraints. So then we're asked to geometrically interpret the locus of z. So what we have here is we've got the modulus of z minus 1 plus I is equal to 3 times the modulus of z plus 1 minus 2i. So what we're going to start to do is to basically determine the Cartesian form. I'm going to start by replacing z with its Cartesian coordinates. So we'll just start with let z equal x plus yi. And then substitute that in. So we're going to have x plus yi minus 1 plus I is equal to 3 times the modulus of x plus yi plus 1 minus 2i. So the modulus is the distance from x plus yi to this point here where we've got 1 plus I. So what we're going to do is we're going to group our like terms. So I have x minus 1 plus y plus 1 I is equal to 3 times the modulus of x plus 1 plus y minus 2 I. Now, I'm going to actually find the distance between these points by using Pythagoras. So on both sides, I'm going to have the square root of x minus 1 squared plus y plus 1 squared is equal to 3 times the square root of x plus 1 squared plus y take 2 squared. Great. Now, in order to remove that square root, I'm going to square both sides and get y plus 1 squared is equal to 9 times x plus 1 squared plus y minus 2 squared. Fantastic. So our next point of call is to multiply out all of our brackets, and then we're going to be able to collect like terms across the equality. So on the left-hand side, I'm going to have x squared minus 2x plus 1 plus y squared plus 2y plus 1. And on the right-hand side, I'm going to have 9x squared plus 18x plus 9 plus 9y squared. Now this is going to be 2 minus 436y plus 36. Fantastic. Now I'm going to group all my like terms on the right-hand side of the equality. So we're going to be left with 0 on this side, and we're going to have 9x squared minus x squared is 8x squared. We're going to have 18x plus 2x is 20x. We're going to have 9 minus 1 is 8. Then moving on to the y's, we have 9y squared minus y squared is 8y squared. We have negative 36 minus another 2 is going to be negative 38y. And then we've got 36 minus 1 becomes plus 35. Fantastic. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to divide through by 8 because it looks as though we're going to have a circle of some description here, guys. And the only way we can have a circle is if our x squared and our y squared terms are monic. So I'm going to factorize by 8. So I'm going to have x squared plus 20 over 8, which is 10 over 4, which is 5 over 2, x plus 1 plus y squared minus 38 over 8, which is 19 over 4, plus 35 over 8. Now the 8 can go to the other side, so dividing both sides by 8 just gives us 0. And then what we're going to start to do is we're going to complete the square on both the x and the y terms. So from here I'm going to have 0 is equal to x plus 5 over 4 all squared minus 25 over 16 plus 1 plus y minus 19 over 8 squared minus 361 over 64 plus 35 on 8. So what I'm going to do from here is take all of the numbers over to the left-hand side. So I'm going to be, on the left-hand side, have 25 on 16, minus 1, plus 361 over 64, minus 35 over 8, is equal to x plus 5 on 4 squared, plus y minus 19 on 8 squared. So I can put all these numbers on the left-hand side together, and I'm going to get 117 over 64 is equal to x plus 5 on 4 squared plus y minus 19 on 8 squared. Fantastic. So hopefully it's quite obvious that this is a circle, or the expression of a circle. So the question, if we scroll all the way back to the top, asks to geometrically interpret the locus of Z. So what we could probably say is the locus of Z will be a circle centered on the point negative 5 over 4, comma, 19 over 8, with radius equal to square root 117 on 8. So guys, I hope the video helped. If it did, give it a thumbs up. And if there's any other videos or any other maths questions that you think would be good for a video, or you've just got some questions that you've been struggling with for a while, please leave them in the comments section below. I'm always looking for new video ideas. But until next time, guys, just keep on practicing. There's no excuse for hard work, or there's no substitute, sorry, for hard work. But until then, I'll see you next time.